Sheesh! In this video, we're gonna talk about some confessions or probably some frustrations that people felt the need to put online. We're gonna talk about it, and we're just gonna give a couple advice or probably a couple, opinions on what they can do for anybody that finds themselves in a situation like this, or just try to make people understand that life is tough, man. So let's get into the first one. So the first one, as y'all can see, this man said, "Bro, I just want to be loved. Like, why is it so goddamn hard to find someone who understands what commitment is?" And man, trust me, commitment is rare out there these days. Ain't nobody love nobody. Nobody want to love nobody. People just want to do what they want to do and keep on moving with your lives. But yeah, man, I feel bad for you. The world is a pain. But I think the first thing I'll say about this is that if you want somebody to love you, you first have to be willing to love others. You have to love yourself first. Make sure you love yourself first. And when I say love yourself, don't live in some delusional fantasy that like, oh, you're the best out there, because you're probably not the best. There's probably going to be people that are better than you and worse than you. I mean, just improve on yourself first. Don't carry out here walking like you're a princess or a prince, whoever you are. But you have to first learn how to love yourself and appreciate yourself before you want to learn how to love people and expect other people to love you. If you cannot love other people, do not expect people to love you. It's just how the world works. What you put out is what you're going to get. If you do not put out love, love will never come to you no matter how you try. Now, how do you find love? It's going to be a lot of hard work. Fortunately, you are gonna have to weed yourself through a lot of useless and frustrating people to get the person that you want, because the person that you want is just going through the same thing that you're going through. But if you put out the right energy there, I believe that at some point, if you make the right decisions and choose wisely the people that you choose to show this affection for, in whatever way you choose to express yourself, that person will come to you. It has to, because man, I'd rather be alone than to spend my time and affection with somebody that's just useless. I'd rather be alone, because that's not the life I want to have for myself. Another one that I would think you should do is you have to create standards around you, and you should hold yourself to these standards as well. You have to create them. You have to be realistic with today's society and today's climate, and you have to make sure that the standards that you have for yourself, those are the standards that you have for the opposite sex either. Now, the opposite sex is not going to be perfect. There are going to be some things that you must, take for what it is, but you must also have your non-negotiables. I think that's what they call it. Things that you will not tolerate from a partner. But yeah, man, I can tell something happened to this guy. I feel bad for you. Keep looking up. Somebody's going to be there waiting for you. But make sure that you make the right decisions, because you do not want to carry all this trauma to that next relationship, because that person will probably not tolerate it. Trust me about that. Trust me. And you have to also have this mindset that if it is one person, he or she, that meets these characteristics within your environment, you are going to find them. But you cannot find them by hanging around and associating yourself with terrible people, because that person will not find you. If you get yourself out of that category, that you've lost that person. I'm sorry. You've lost that person. So you have to hold yourself to a standard that they will accept as well. And that's what I got for this one. The next one we have out here is, this hits close to my heart. You know how Abraham was the father of many nations? This is the baby daddy of many nations. I think this man has like 6 baby mamas with like 12 kids. 12 kids. For some of us, our grandparents, that's what, like, our grandparents had 12 kids between one man and one woman. This man has 12 kids with 6 women. 6. He says it is not up to him on how many kids he has. God decides when we're done. Jesus, you need to come and take this man and have a discussion with him, because this man is this is, I don't even know what to say about this. You know what? He ain't want to be saved, and he's probably not going to be saved. It's ridiculous for people to use God as a way to justify their actions. That's like saying, okay, I want to steal something. If God don't want me to steal, he will make me not steal. That doesn't make any sense. You control your actions. God's not gonna make you or force you to do anything. The way people want to justify what they know that is wrong, and the things that people will say, because when you say God, oh man, all things are off. When you say God told me this, or God is allowing me to do this, in your head it makes you feel like God is allowing it, but God doesn't allow anything. You choose to do what you want. Now, we will see what happens in the next couple of years when those kids begin to get older. The baby mamas, which are enabling this because they have a role to play in this too. Nick Cannon will not be able to have children with this many women if those women are not allowing it too. Which I have to say, money is a powerful drug, man. I bet you, if Nick Cannon did not have money or the influence that he had, it wouldn't be this easy. Or no, actually, maybe it would still be easy, but it wouldn't be this easy to like just live this life because you would not be able to take care of all these women and all these children that you choose to have babies with. God doesn't have a say on who you choose to have children with. That is all you. So if you want to blame God for allowing you to do something, something is coming, man. Something is coming. At the end of the day, I don't know what is this man's end goal. They just say they want to repopulate the earth and help God achieve his mission because God says be fruitful and multiply, but you're just having kids. And by the way, Nick Cannon has like an affliction, so he has this mentality that he's not going to live very long. I don't know why people keep on making these foolish mistakes, but hey man, everybody has their own problems. You choose to do it. I think it was Mariah Carey that said that Nick Cannon doesn't have time to see his first children. What do you expect? You're a man, you can't be at 12 places at once. It's not possible. It's just not possible. Right now the kids are young, so they don't have a say on where they can go. But when these kids get to like, teenage years, we're gonna have to see. It's funny at the same time, but we can all learn from it and like, try to make better decisions from it. Make sure that you check out this video. I would appreciate you guys like. I would appreciate you guys subscribe. I would appreciate if you guys come back often because we're going to be dropping weekly. So leave your comments down below on the advice I gave these people, my reactions, or if you should just have anything to say, let me know. And bye.